All right? We like to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, and honors to Akim that pushes truth out and sincerity. All right? So, yeah, in America, man, part of that wine is homosexuality. Right?
Yes, sir.
So that's what they promote here in Babylon the Great, which is America. And who runs that? The daughter of Babylon, the Edomites. Because y'all taking on the customs of the Babylonians. All right, let this brother go first and then you got it.
It's Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good.
Yeah, destruction unto them that call evil good. Who's it them? Starting with the so-called white man. Because he's the one that's in, the earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked. So he promotes the legislation and he reversed the laws of the Most High. So he gives the homosexuals rights. So he's calling evil good. And if you speak out against it, he calling what's good evil. Turning the things upside down.
It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light.
They put darkness for light. All false idols, these holidays, that's darkness, but it's promoted as good. Witchcraft is promoted. Satanism is promoted. These false idols, these holidays, man, that's not according to the Bible. They make it good. And the children is indoctrinated and taught as soon as they learn how to speak and walk.
Right. That's right. So it says that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Yeah, man. The laws, when you try to keep the laws to the best of your ability, the right laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the Bible, and Esau make it bitter. Having a facial hair is frowned upon. Certain jobs you might not get hired because of that, right? But then, wicked things he promotes, he endorses, he encourages. And then he said this brother mentioned it's an Edomite that walked past. But whatever he was a man that was with woman apparel, a dress on, a skirt, whatever it is, it's some fruity shit. He ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, that's right, man. So in this society, hey, this dude walked by earlier, he literally wearing a skirt.
So he doing that in the open. Imagine what he doing in closed doors, behind closed doors.
This is Proverbs verse 17. Chapter 17, verse 15, it says, he that justified the wicked and he that condemneth the just.
Yeah, he that justified the wicked. Homosexuality, drug dealing, promoting wickedness. That's justified. Folly is justified. But what we doing right now is frowned upon and talked about.
It says, he that justified the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord.
They're filthy to the Lord. You got scoffers, men that call us evil for what we're doing, but you promote witchcraft, you promote folly. All right? So they're abomination. They're gonna be judged for it. You got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee.
Yeah, darkness is covering the earth right now. Gross darkness. You know, that's why our people are still of our people that's still lost in this world, man. Not knowing who they are. Wickedness is promoted. The turning of things upside down. The covering cast, people not knowing their nationality. Edomites not knowing they not knowing that you are not white, you are Edomites, you Caucasians. Israelites staking they're Spanish, they're Negroes, they're African American. All of this stuff that's going on. And witchcraft, man.
And his glory shall be seen upon you.
Yeah, it's glory. So the Lord basically woke up the men of the Lord, all right? The elect. All the tribes is waking up to who they are. And this gospel is preached throughout the whole earth now. And the Lord is pretty soon, he's going to return on the chariots. What's the world called UFOs? All right?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Start at 6. It says 2nd Ezra chapter 15. I'm going to start at 1.
Okay.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 1. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
That's what we doing. We speaking in the ears of the Lord's people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the words of prophecy. Things that's about to take place. Prophesy before. Say before. We saying what the Most High is going to do before he do it.
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
So this counsel is not, this thing is not of men. This is the Lord's work, and we doing it. We promoting it. That's why it won't fail.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
They're faithful and true. The prophets wrote them down. We don't gotta write it down now. You can go, you can search it up, because the prophets did that in the past. And those prophets are here today. A lot of them are here. Some of them went back in the spiritual realm.
It says, fear not the imaginations against thee.
We're not fearing what these people plan to do to us. Their threats, what the elite plan to do. Because we don't fear them that can kill the body, man. We don't fear mortal men that can kill the body. We fear the Lord, who the world, the Most High and the Lord, we fear them. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who the world calls God and Jesus Christ, because they could destroy your body and put your spirit back in hell, meaning a harsh condition. They could destroy your spirit, bring you back, and have you crippled, blind. Same thing.
It says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yeah, those that speak against us. 2/3 speak against us. You know, these people that scoff. The elites got plans for us. You got Project Megiddo. They're gonna make us, paint us out as a hate group. We already know what it is.
Yep. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
The unfaithful gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man. The people is in gross darkness, so they're asleep. They don't want to know, they do know. They want to do what they want to do, so they're gonna die like that. And there's many different ways they're gonna die, man. What's one of them? Famine, thermonuclear destruction, that's ultimate. Be eaten alive, be eaten, cooked. A lot of things. Die in an earthquake, tsunami. You got it.
That's right, man. Because, hey, man, great death is coming to this place, man. Great death is coming to America, man. Hey, shit ain't sweet, man. Hey, you never know what can happen next year. We see how things is being lined up.
Yeah.
Right? It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword,
Death,
famine,
right.
death, and destruction.
Sword, death, famine, destruction. Those are swords. Famine. That's a harsh way to die, being starved out. There's gonna be a nationwide famine. The grocery stores have 3 days worth of food. You don't have the control over the food that's coming in. And under martial law, all that's gonna be cut. Water supply, electricity, food, farmland. All right? So there's going to be a nationwide famine, man, which is going to lead to cannibalism, man. But before that, people invading one another, man. Money going to be worthless. People going to barter, man, for weapons, meds, foods. People going to be sold. Women are going to become property.
I don't know if you heard about they attacking ships in the Gulf of Suez.
Cargo ships?
Yeah, they're attacking them.
So that's the traffic, man.
Yeah.
The cargo ships, yo. That's how things cargo. From ships mainly, commerce, planes, trains, you got it.
What you got?
Zephaniah 1 and 12 to 13. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leaves.
The leads, they're settled on what they have, man. They're content with what's going on, so they comfortable. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we're refugees. We are without a homeland. All right, let's talk about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're the only one that fit that.
That say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil.
Yeah, they think, that stuff ain't gonna happen. The RFID microchip, that's not the mark of the beast. People are not gonna be chipped. Well, that's gonna be the new monetary and tracking device and identity. They're not gonna make it mandatory that you gotta get a microchip in your head or your hand. That's what they saying. Well, that's gonna happen. These things are gonna take place. It's gonna happen. So, and if you're not saying, if you're not preaching that, you omitting. You withholding that information. It's the same as lying.
Right.
That means you don't believe it's gonna happen, or you don't want it to happen, or you don't believe it.
Therefore, their goods shall become in booty, and their houses a desolation.
Booty in their houses of desolation. Booty is spoiled. People are gonna get their goods taken. You got these doomsday preppers, panic rooms. Their goods gonna get broken into. You know, them lesser people, like you got the so-called, you got these people with $20 million, $30 million, $50 million living here in Manhattan, got these panic rooms. They're gonna get broken into. Those are lower levels of people, man. The regular civilians that so-called rich. They gonna get robbed, man. They gonna get robbed, yo. Thrown out their own house out in the cold, man. You know, a lot of these people, they got logs where they can burn their own wood and shit. They gonna get their shit confiscated, man. Thrown out. And then their women, if they're young, they're gonna get taken away. We don't promote that. This is what's gonna happen. They got young daughters. These vicious motherfuckers gonna take their women. You know, I'm talking about the people who that's not carted out of these tents. They, get crazy. There's gonna be a time period for all of that. You know? Yeah. And that day, a day gonna seem like a week. You got it.
They shall also build houses but not inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards but not drink the wine thereof.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, people goods are gonna get taken. All right, they're gonna be spoiled.
Second Ezra, jumping down, chapter 15, verse 18, it says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled."
But they proud, man. You know, in America, these people are the most proud on the planet, yo. They don't know this whole country could become a third world country with the flick of a switch. Push of a button could be reduced to nothing.
Hey, brother. That's right, bro. These people are proud in their vain traditions, man. You know what I'm saying? These traditions that has carried on from the time of 1776 to 1930, Edomites, that is, because the Most High was with the Edomites to take down the Israelites in the fashion that they got taken down. But what did that do to the minds of those people that generation after generation after generation after generation, seeing that they was just winning? It built up pride.
Yeah, when you winning so long, when you winning, all you do is winning. That brings pride, man.
Because we gotta really think, we gotta really sit and meditate and think about this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites out here that got their riches, that's out here just living, living their best life without a fear of the Most High whatsoever. How did it get to this point that it's at? Because they've been winning generation after generation after generation. They've been winning, man. And that builds what? Pride. That builds a vain repetition of pride in them, man. That look, we've been doing this shit, man.
Yeah. And you can tell. Oh, you got it. And you can tell about these Edomites, these Caucasians, the one that's been winning, and they didn't get their wealth from the mud. If they lose it, they gonna off themselves. I'm gonna repeat that because of that siren or whatever that noise. When they lose their money, they go off themselves. They ready to jump off a roof, or put a gun in their head, or poison themselves. That's to tell you they not built like the men of the Lord. They not built like the Lord's people. You take one of these trust fund babies, man. You take one of these trust fund babies. Yo, that shit moving slow.
We bringing up some real deal.
Yeah.
Holyfield information.
When these Caucasian trust fund babies, if they lose their wealth, they gonna off themselves, man. They don't have character. They're not built. They lose their money, they gonna off themselves, man. That show they're inferior, yo. You really got it from the mud, you can get it again.
Right. And that's not how the Edomites operate, because what? They received the blessing from Isaac thousands of years ago. Okay?
Yeah.
As the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? So did not the Most High make good on his word to the Edomites, man? Are they not winning? Are they not
Here's some bread.
Ruling the earth? Do they not have the fatness of the earth?
man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, Meyer Amschel Bauer had 5 sons, and he told them the game. He schooled them to the game.
Yeah.
On how to rule the earth, man. That wasn't given to just no willy-nilly 6-pack cracker, man. Alright? Hell, he might be Esau himself in the reincarnation. Man, I'm just saying.
Me and Shamar, just a couple of yesterday or whatever it was, we was just talking about Billionaires Row. Was that 57th and Park? You got $180 million penthouses, man. In Manhattan.
Yeah, brother, absolutely.
180 mil, 180 M's.
I used to do fucking deliveries.
Not 100 N, because when you say N, you're using a decimal. 180 million.
180, 3 digits.
Or more.
3 digits into the middle.
Houses.
Because of what? Old money.
Now, let me ask you this. If they lose that money and that credit rating and their money, you think they're going to try to build out of that? No, they're going to kill themselves. They cannot go from that and live like us. They can't do it.
They can't do it. Go ahead,
they might off the whole family too. So they don't got something. You got it.
No. You watching that series. What's that shit called again? The what era?
Oh, the Gilded Age?
Gilded Age.
That was from what? 1870? 1800s to early 1900s.
And I
The
hit
Gilded
you,
Age.
and I hit you with something. During those times, during the 1800s into the early 1900s, whatever. This land was inhabited by Gadites, man. All right. Hey, I just did some brief research. You can research it yourself. Manhattan belonged to the Lenape. Staten Island belonged to, they call them the Lenni Lenape. Bronx belonged to the Siwanoy, which is another branch of the Lenape. That's 3 boroughs out of the 5.
And where they at now? Where
Where the fuck are the Siwanoy? Where's the Siwanoy Indians at? Okay? Look, man. Esau, Edom took this shit by force.
Yeah.
That's why you got the history about the Gatling gun. This literally happened.
When you get the chance, gotta get that scripture. Remove not the ancient landmark. All right.
Back in Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 18, it says, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed.
The cities, America. Because of their pride, man. These people are proud. Because they've been winning, they so-called successful. Alright. So that just put a target on your back for acting like that way. The Most High does not like pride.
It's heavy. That's heavy, so why? Because the Spirit is just dealing with that whole situation of pride, of how the pride really builded up, how the Most High really builded up the pride of Esau. The Lord said cities. It doesn't take, cities are not built overnight, man. Cities are built by grueling years and years, and we talking centuries, hundreds of years of fucking just straight labor.
And they could just collapse into nothing.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Quick.
We talking about cities here. Don't you know, from the East Coast to the Midwest to the West Coast, it's all paved roads? Who the fuck paved the roads, man? Ask yourself that. They just pop up? No, man, it was by labor. Hardcore labor,
Yeah,
man.
who leveled some of this land where you could like move from place to place?
Yeah, brother,
You know what I mean? That took manual labor.
It's like manual labor, brother. Like, we talking serious labor. Okay? Serious labor, man.
It took some time.
That's why the Lord said captivity, slavery is the outcome, man. All right? Cities just don't pop up, man. Cities take, some serious work, man. Serious work. Go ahead.
Yeah, like without slavery, without the slave trade or whatever, this place wouldn't have got to its height that's quick like this. It wouldn't have made it this far. All became a superpower, man. You got it.
It says, well, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. Yeah, Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 18, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
The city's gonna be troubled because of the pride of these people. So I'm with the so-called white man. These heathen nations that's illegal. Them and 2/3 of our people that don't have shit that want to be proud.
Exactly.
It says, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid.
The houses gonna be destroyed and men gonna be afraid. The mighty men, the soldiers, they gonna all be afraid because of them plagues that's gonna come from the Lord. All right.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Why the man not gonna have no pity upon his neighbor? Because food is gonna be scarce, and then also the monetary is not gonna be any monetary system, not gonna be any police force to govern things, no goods. So they're gonna go to who has the most supply. They know who has what. Oh, they're gonna speculate and find out. It's a lot, man. People are gonna be infiltrated, man.
It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread.
Whatever kind of weapon to get what they gotta get, they're gonna man down things, man. They're gonna man down shit, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, you got the gang members that's already clicked up already. Then you got other people that's gonna join cliques to go take something from weaker people, or a person might be strong, but they're gonna get overthrown by a clique of people. You know what I mean?
That's right, bro.
Yo, when people are hungry,
It's a
man,
wrap.
they
bro.
go in
It's a wrap.
survival
It's-
mode,
it's-
man. They gonna want that pain to go away.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And they gonna get angry, man. They gonna get angry like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, and they're already being conditioned to be fucking heartless, you know, animals, man. They're already eating goddamn human meat in McDonald's and Burger King and fucking Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Fucking genetically modified chickens and shit. Chick-fil-A is a big fucking thing in America, man. Chick-fil-A, man. That's like gourmet. That's gourmet eating in America, man.
We know
We eat
this.
some,
Yeah.
we eat some damn Chick-fil-A.
You notice when we be eating our own food, we make our own food and eat our own vegetables, we feel more fulfilled.
That's right, bro.
You know what I mean? When these people eating this food,
Eating
eating
this
out,
shit, bro, it's like
It's addictive.
It's drug. It's drugs.
it's addictive, it's drugs, and it's less nutrients in it.
Very less.
So they cut,
Little or none.
they cut the supply, man.
Yo, Esau made it. Yo, this damn devil, man. This devil made it to where he made it to where food tastes good, but has absolutely no nutrients in it, which does something to the brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does something to the brain. It leaves your brain wanting more because your body is not getting the nutrients that it's supposed to be getting. It's a fucking goddamn mind fuck, bro. It's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. That's why this devil's a goddamn sorcerer. This Edomites, the damn fucking sodomites. Well, show me how y'all destroyed all you goddamn sodomites, man.
Yeah. Isaiah 3:9. What is
Fuck.
it? Is it Isaiah
Fucking
3:9?
disgusting.
So,
Fuck, bro.
yeah.
What was I saying? Esau is a sorcerer, man. And speaking of sorcery, you got a bunch of damn sodomites and lesbians walking around. That's sorcery, man. What is that doing? What is that doing to the little kids' minds, man? That's seeing that. They don't know no fucking better. They like,
They gonna wanna
this
be
is what
curious.
life is all
They're
about.
gonna want to be curious about it.
They gonna be
Promote it in
damn
the
sure be
songs,
curious about it, bro.
promote it on TV and the book.
They being taught it in the fucking fool system. God damn. But yeah, man. America is gonna be destroyed, man. You people with it.
And then these people don't think that it could be a nationwide family. Yo, they don't go to the ASCOM.
Instead of tight leather pants.
Yeah. Instead of checking to see like, all right, well, what they talking about? Let's go look it up. Well, where the food is coming from the grocery store? Well, who controls it? And who has the power to stop it? Who has the power to stop the traffic?
That's right, bro. Yo. Go ahead.
So it says, and spoiled your goods because of lack of bread.
Because of
And
lack of
for the
bread.
lack of bread, because it's going to be lack of bread. And that bread meaning food, water, medical supplies, you know, things like that. Somebody get wounded, there's a deep cut, you got to dress the wound. All of these things to prevent infection. All right? So people ain't gonna have that. Yo, this is a wrap. Cause you know when they people find out everything is cut and no supplies is coming through, or they start rushing the stores, the pharmacies, all of that. You know, you might have people that know where like the supplies that's gonna go out to all the states. It might be a storage warehouse facility, and that's just there, you know, for logistics. to move to different. They're going to target those areas, man. You got it.
And Jake already know. Jake already know where to go.
They're
where to go.
They're gonna be taking over
be
trucks. They're gonna be taking over trucks and crashing them into the doors. Whatever. I'm telling you.
It says, and for great tribulation.
Great tribulation, man. You gonna see how these so-called people, they walk around, they civilized with their suit with their ties on, like, yup, we're outstanding individuals.
Literally,
We are New Yorkers. We are Earth. We care about each other. Alright. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, alas, well, that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
That day, man. During the time of martial law. During the time of the society collapse. This is going to be a time like never before, a time of Jacob's trouble. Because the Lord going to put hell on our people, and He's going to test the elect too. You know? So imagine these other people that don't go seek the Lord for help, man. That don't pray to the Lord. I'm self-made. I did this by myself. I'm educated. I'm educated. I have this degree.
You know what, brother? That's a good
I'm running
point.
up to digits.
That's a good point you made, because a lot of these niggas that have that mindset, their foreparents go back to being goddamn coons, all right, and fucking what you call that? Sambos for Esau.
Yes, sir. I said no. You know?
A lot of those niggas that have that mindset, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of their lineage go back to them house niggas, man.
Yeah.
Go back to house niggas. Alright? A product of Edomite supremacy. Look, you gonna be in the house, you're gonna live better than the rest of these slaves, boy. You're gonna be in master's house. All you gotta do is listen to what the fuck I tell you to do, nigga. Or I'm gonna kill your black ass. You got that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
We is a listening.
You know what I'm saying? Dumb niggas, the majority of niggas that got that mindset, that's where their foreparents go back to. House niggas. Them niggas really never, yeah, they caught hell. They saw the hell their people was going through, but they was like, I don't want that to be me, so I'm in a good position with Master.
He's in Master.
So we gonna run roughshod. We gonna do what Master tell us.
We on this point. We have shade.
Yes. Yeah, bro. Nah, man, it's the truth, bro. It's funny, but it's the truth. Niggas with that mindset. That's how you know through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. We go back to them field Negroes, bro. We go back to them field jigs. Our foreparents was field jigs, man. We was in the fields. We was in the fields. We was catching it, man, from this goddamn devil. We know by our spirit. We know that that's what we go back to, man.
Yeah.
Seeing how this devil operated with our people, man.
And we also know these cool ass niggas. They were them niggas that was in there informing on
Yeah,
them.
bro, yeah. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, it says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Since the beginning of the world, man, the first death was the flood. And all of the hell that was put upon Jake. Until now, this destruction, the second death, and the events leading to the second death. Is just going to keep intensifying for me. One step to the next. No breathing. You know what I mean? That's why the scriptures, the men of the Lord, is sealed in their mind. The Lord going to put a spirit that was hot to be stable in that time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
No shall. Yo, the Lord doubling up and tripling up on what he did with the flood, man. This time it's like it's like no break. But the men of the Lord, we know through the Spirit and the Scriptures the stages that's leading to the thermonuclear destruction. We're gonna know, all right, this is a famine time, this is what's going on, this is what's happening. We're gonna be steady praying too, and then asking the Lord for to give us the strength to deal with whatever we're dealing with. Because it's just our lot, right?
It says, verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
That's why the Lord is speeding up the days now. A week seems like 3 days, a month seems like 2 weeks, a week and a half. You know, look, what was that shit with the pandemic? It was what, 5 years ago or so? When it started?
It started in beginning of 2019, not beginning, late 2019 into roughly 2022.
Seems like 2 years ago.
2019 to 2022.
Seems like 2 years ago. It seems like it's about to be 5-6 years, 5 years.
5 years. Yeah. That's crazy. It's because it's still a Bowl Society, like 322. And that's why it started in March 22nd.
Repeat that?
So March 22nd, 2020, that's when they started to do the lockdown. Trying to go to the Skull and Bones Society.
See? So they all do, like the apostles and the bishops and the men on down the ranks always mention that Esau deals with numerology. That's the word? Numbers. Deal with numbers and things like that. All right?
It says, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake.
So the days are sped up. Because if the Lord does speed up the time, no flesh should be saved. But it's for the elect's sake. The angels are holding back the destruction. All right? And the angels are on the four corners of the earth. And that's not saying the earth is flat. That's north, south, east, west. All right? And when you spread it out on a map. So the angels are on different parts of the earth holding back the destruction. Right.
It says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
For the elect's sake, because the Lord kept it, the Most High keeps his promise. He's not going to do away with the nation of Israel, and the earth will bother forever. With the so-called white man so destructive, so the Lord is speeding up the time. So to let him do what he do, so then the Lord could just come in and give everyone their judgment.
Still want that moving out the landmark?
Yeah. We go back to these devils thieving.
Yeah, this is
Thieving and thieving.
Yep. Deuteronomy 19:14. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark.
Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark. The so-called white man has done that. He's taken over lands, renamed them, identities, the Lord's identity, the nation of Israel's identity, and our lands, Israel and America over here. He stole this land, New Canaan. He stole the land of Israel, and it's his. The so-called white man goes and he go over there and he plots on other nations' land and their materials. And he goes and he takes it.
Which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua thy power, giveth thee to possess it.
That's right. So the Lord gave every nation their land, man. And he gave the nation of Israel the best portion. All right? He gave everyone their land. But the so-called white man, he went and he took everything by the sword.
He called it manifest destiny.
Manifest destiny.
The doctrine of discovery.
Our forefathers conquered this great land. They used to say that.
And they say, they teach that garbage about the Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria when you know it was thousands of more ships that came over here that they don't even speak about. But they speak like, oh, there was just some harmless white people that just stumbled across America on the Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria, which is a goddamn lie in the first place, because you didn't just you know, sail on the ocean and just be like, I don't know where we're going. Like you're just on a fucking adventure. You don't know where the fuck you're going.
King Solomon had Navy ships and cargo ships.
This is ancient knowledge.
Yeah.
This is ancient knowledge. That's why the Northern Kingdom said what they said, because they saw the glory and the glory of King Solomon, and how what he would do was send. What he would do was send his navy a year and a half there and a year and a half back. 3 years. That's not a fucking short time. That's not a short period. That's a long time. You know, that's a long distance. But it took 3 years total for them to come over here to this side of the earth. The Northern Kingdom knew about it. That's why in the time of Shalmaneser, that's what that was their mind. Their mind was, let's go to that land that, you know, King Solomon would send his navy to.
Process of 3 years, year and a half there, year and a half back, right?
Yeah. And the Most High Yahweh Shai had it so. You know what I'm saying? Because Israel was prophesied to what? First of all, Israel split, number one. Israel was already split at that time. So the Northern Kingdom was, you know, pretty much doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. Going outside, but there was a remnant amongst them that still held the traditions. Because they couldn't get around it. You couldn't get around the fact that you were Israelite. You were born into the law, statutes, and commandments, and that you wore fringes, and you know what I'm saying, you lived off the land, you had knowledge of the herbs, you had knowledge of how to clean yourselves and how to do these things. You go into Mesoamerica, the history of Mesoamerica, it'll show you that. This land was a paradise. It had all kinds of gold, silver. They buried each other. They buried each other in they built pyramids, and they buried each other in freaking gold and all of that stuff, man.
Yep. This is Micah chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 1.
They show you that.
It says, Micah chapter 2 verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Devise iniquity. The so-called white man devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, man. They think up wicked legislation to pass and wicked deeds, man, and ways to bring about their new world order, man. They don't sleep. They're on it.
They burn midnight oil.
They're on it, conjuring things up. They're on it, conjuring things up. All right, what can we do now? How can we bring this about? What events can we stage next? What acts of terror can we instigate? Yo, they on it, man.
It says, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
Earth is given in the hand of the wicked, man. Day to day, they got their marching orders out. Just like the stock market opens, they do a lot of manipulation with the currencies, the gold market. That's part of it on a low level. They send out their marching orders to their Fortune 500 companies. Elon Musk, the dude with the Virgin or whatever, whatever it is. The Facebook, the privacy things, the courts, all of these factions that's going on. The food, the manipulation of prices, price shopping, medical industry. All this stuff is going on at once. Hiring, firing, all these things. Every little to every little nick.
It says, verse 2, and they covered fields and take them by violence.
Cover fields and take them by violence. He got all the little stuff over there. Let's use our heart device. Let's set up a puppet leader. Let's say they did something so now we can get our UN buddies, our NATO buddies, to go target them. We set what's right and what's good and what's evil. Whatever we say, it's law. We say they're terrorists, they're terrorists. So let's go take them over, take their resources. Oh, we got our media people. Say they over there slaughtering their people or enslaving their people. You know what I mean? Got their people in harsh conditions. Yeah, so, so-called white man.
It says, and they covered fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house.
They oppress a man in his house. Native Americans, the North American, so-called North American Indians, the Seminole Indians. Look, this is their house. America's their house. Then they're telling you how to take care of your kids, man, your household. On a lower level. This is so-called white man.
It says, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
His heritage, man. Identity theft like a motherfucker. Yo, we're the Jews. We're the Jews. We're everyone.
Yeah, they're everybody.
We're everyone. We're everywhere. We're the prophets. We're the angels. We're God. We're the Most High. We're the Lord.
Brother, they're the ancient Egyptians. They're the ancient Babylonians. They're the ancient Medo-Persians.
Everywhere.
They're the ancient, what they are. But let's stop it there. The ancient Egyptians, the ancient Assyrians, and the Babylonians were not so-called white people. We're not Edomites, man. Okay? That's historical fact.
Yeah.
Okay? The Medo-Persians weren't ancient Edomites. They were descendants of Shem from Elam and descendants of Japheth.
Yeah, you wasn't the ancient Egyptians either. You came in during the Ptolemaic dynasty.
That's
the
it.
Ptolemies. Alexander's general.
Which is what? During what? The Greek Empire.
Yeah, that was late.
Which was later in the Greek Empire. After Alexander died, he had 4 generals. Ptolemy was one of them.
Yeah.
Seleucus was another. Cassander was the third, or whatever. However, freaking damn order and gold. The Lysimachus was the 4th. You also had another one named Antigonus, but they took his ass out. That was during the Greek Empire,
Yeah.
which were Edomites. You so-called white people, man.
Yeah.
But you weren't the so-called, you weren't the ancient Egyptians. They were Hamites.
Yeah.
Those were the descendants of Mizraim.
Yeah.
Mizraim. You moved, them Hamites got moved down to the Sudan. You call them Watusis, and Zulus and whatnot. Those are the modern day Egyptians. The Watusis and the Zulus, man. All right? Hamites, sons of Ham. But the so-called white man, let him tell
dudes
it.
suffering now, where they people got flies on their eyeball and shit. Out there, they all suffering and shit. That's them.
And the Assyrians, they were a Shemitic people. But they were a Shemitic heathen people. Going to their history, the Assyrians came out of Shem, but they were heathens, man. They were idol worshippers, man. All right? That's who Nebuchadnezzar was. Nebuchadnezzar was an actual Assyrian. See, that's where study comes into play, man. Because we were taught in the older school that he was like a Hamite or something. Actually, no, Nebuchadnezzar was an Assyrian. You go to the book of Judah, it says Nebuchadnezzar, it spells it Nebuchadnezzar, that's Nebuchadnezzar. And it tells you that he was an Assyrian, man. Okay?
Psalms chapter 58, verse 2, says, Yea, in heart you work wickedness.
Heart, you work wickedness. That's the so-called white man.
Yep.
And that's all the nations, man.
All right.
That's what they've been doing. They've been what? Look at America. Look at what it's come to. Look at what it's come to, man. Look at what the world has come to. All right, a goddamn mess, man. A goddamn mess, a cesspool, man.
It says, Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
That's right, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and his blessing was the sword. So that's talking about Esau, so-called white man, you Caucasians, man. Starting with Alexander, you rule with the sword. Yeah.
It says, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb.
They're estranged from the womb. They're separate. We're a separate group of people. All right, Jacob and Esau. Esau, man, the wicked are estranged from the womb.
They go estranged as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Soon as they can speak and walk, man, that wickedness is in them already.
It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Yeah, man, all that wickedness, they spread their philosophies, man. Their legislation, their ideals, man. That tongue, man.
It says they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her air.
Yeah, man. And they're that serpent, man. They're a malicious person. A treacherous, malicious person is a serpent. And a serpent is calculated, man. Calculated. How it gets its prey, yo. They're wise, man. They're patient. And wickedness.
Yep. And that's the society, that's the system that we're living in. We're living in a system called the old serpent. You know what I'm saying? The old serpent, the image of the beast. That's the society that we're living in. All right? Which is what? The ancient Roman Empire coming back in the rebirth.
Yeah.
Okay? The ancient Roman Empire revised.
What they call it, the Treaty of Rome, when they make NATO and the EU. And some people call it the Club of Rome.
Right.
You know?
Or I think it's called the EEC, European Economic Community.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we're living in.
Wrap it up.
You know what I'm saying? We're living in a system that's going to implement something called the mark of the beast. And with that mark of the beast, you're going to get the wrath of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai by way of thermonuclear fire. If you take it.
You got that scripture out? Like Revelation 13? Yeah. 13, 16, right?
That's it. You can end it off with that.
Yeah, we're getting it with that, yep.
Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls them all, both small and great.
Yeah, he calls them all small and great, the so-called white man, the song with the elites. They're going to cause all small and great. All right? Because it's going to be a financial meltdown.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor. Those that are rich and those that are poor, he's going to cause all of them. All right?
Free and bond.
Free and bond. Those in jail, those that's walking around.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
To receive a mark in their right hand. Now, word mark is karagma. It's going to be a cutting in. That syringe is going to inject that implant that microchip. I find that's going to be the new monetary system, your ID.
Or in their foreheads.
Or in their foreheads. It's going to be in their head. So they're going to have that chip in their head or in their hand. They're going to cause all of them. So it's going to be mandatory to get this chip.
And that no man might buy or sell.
You're not going to be able to buy or sell. So you're not going to be able to function in society.
Save he that had the mark.
Save he that had a mark, that karagma, that microchip.
or the name of the beast.
Read it
That
again.
save. All right, got
And
it.
that no man might buy or sell.
No man gonna be able to buy or sell. Function in society, man. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell.
Save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast.
Or the name of the beast. Because that beast is a man. His name, that beast, that system, that empire, and the number. Because it's coded. That chip is coded and it's under a 666 system.
It's called a UPC.
Universal
Universal
Product Code. That was coded by George Joseph Laura. He was working with IBM at the time, and he coded it because the first codes was concentric circles. There were circles within circles, and it wasn't processing the information quick enough. So he made he coded that barcode for them, and it's the same code is going to be used for the chip.
Right. Or the number of his name.
Because the UPC and the spirit had me do research on that years ago, and I delved into it. And the UPC and the RFID go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You can't have RFID without UPC, and you can't have UPC
Yeah.
without RFID. The UPC gave birth to the RFID.
Yep.
The system of the UPC gave birth to the data collection and the tracing and the information gathering, all right, of the RFID.
Because they was anticipating buying habits with price shopping with goods. So they could further out tell what a person would do if by social engineering and price shocking of goods. But now with the RFID microchip, you can be tracked. They can see where you at. You know what I mean? It's less, the information is more readily available, man. So this man wants to be like the Most High. You got it. That's it, right? Oh, there's more. One verse more, right?
Verse 18. Here's wisdom. Let it that have understanding got the number of the beast.
Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding, spiritual understanding.
For it is the number of a man.
It's a number of a man. This mark of the beast is a number of a man. Because it has to process that information quick. Less than a millisecond.
His number is 636.
And they got to do that with billions of people, millions of people. So it's a number.
And it's heavy because that even goes into the proof of it's the system of the barcode. Because in the first set of bar is a 6, the middle set is a 6, and the end of it is a 6.
Huh?
The number is 636.
Yeah.
666. It's not. It's a system code.
Yeah.
It's a system code. It's not a literal 666 on your forehead, man.
It's coded.
All right. It's it's a numerical. It's
Yeah.
a numerical spiritual code that links to the so-called white man.
The inventor of it said it out of his own mouth. When they asked him, man, they interviewed him. He got so tired of people asking him about it. We want to get played by people. Cause like let's say for instance, I keep on coming to you, ask you the same shit over and over again. You gonna get frustrated. But imagine if I do it, somebody else come to you. Somebody else come to you. They just keep on coming to you constant about it. Yo, he played. Well, that was his life. He going. If he ain't dead yet, he probably still. He old as fuck, but they gonna keep coming to him until he die.
If I remember correctly, in the not the interview, but the speech that he made, he was like, we didn't even realize what we were doing when we were doing it. We didn't realize that this is potentially Revelation 13 and 16. This type of technology that we're dealing with the technology that is written of in Revelation 13 and 16.
And all these companies, they compete to see who could pull out, who could make the best chip. You know, who has, you know, there's the companies, these Fortune 500 companies, to show that they're set up. Or if they're not set up, they still get their marching orders by the top elites. Tell them, yo, you gonna do this. Yo, man, you know? But with that, we like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash. Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders. No, double honors to our apostles, our bishops, and our elders. All right, and down the rank. And the octane that pushes truth out and sincerity. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. All right.